Welcome to the PMO and PowerApps newsletter. My name is Peter, and today I will be talking about Viva Goals and the brand new feature and native integration to Power BI. I'm going to use this to pull information out of our project portfolio management system, in this case done in a Power App, to then track against different defined drivers. So as you can see here, I'm logged on to my Viva Goals account, and I have down here my strategic objectives called PMO Operations Excellence. And if I expand that one, you will then find that I have 3 different targets or key results for Q1 2023. The first one is that I want to reach an average portfolio ROI of 1.5 in this quarter. The next one is to identify at least 100 million euros in benefits also in this quarter. And then I have that I want to reduce the amount or the count of overdue tasks across all projects by 30, so a count of 30. So different types and ways of tracking things here, and you can of course create your own here. Now, just so you are aware of it, I then have all my data today inside a Power App called Power PPM. This is where I do my project portfolio management. And of course here we also have access to different reports that I'll show you in just a second. And these reports are typically done in Power BI. So by having Power BI as a reporting layer, Power Apps as an input engine or an app, and then having Viva Goals, we're then able to connect all these dots, but without any complexity. So let me show you how that works. I'm going to go up here on the Reach Average Portfolio ROI and hit Edit, because what I want to do is essentially go to Progress and change from manually to automatically from a data source, like this. And then you can connect, for instance, to Power BI. I had it already prior to this, so let me just remove it quickly so you can see how it works normally. What normally happens is that you click here, and you will then see the different connectors that are available. So if I select Power BI, it will open up my Power BI account and show me the most recent reports I've worked on. So if I select the Power PPM review report, it will bring up the full report, including interactability, and I can expand it, for instance. And in this case, remember, we needed to track the average ROI. So that's this one that I have up here. I could also filter this ROI from Viva Goals as well by just clicking on Grow. But I want the full portfolio. So across all portfolios and types of projects, I want to track the average. So I'm going to select this number. So I just click, and immediately it tells me that by clicking here, you will pull the number 1.29. So is that the correct number? And if the answer is yes, you just click Connect in the lower left corner. And you have then connected a report, which is connected to your PMO application or PPM application, to your key results inside Viva Goals with just a click. And immediately it tells me that by doing that, I'm already on track and we are at 86%. And then continuously Power BI will automatically update the numbers on a frequency that you can define, or you can just click Sync Now if you want to pull in numbers immediately when you are inside Viva Goals. And every time it does a change, you will see it up here on the timeline, so you can always see the progression historically as well. Let's take the next one. Identify 100 million euros in benefits in Q1 23. So we need to find that number somewhere. We do the same thing, Edit, go to Progress, and we select the data source. We take Power BI. Now we need to find the total benefits number in the same report as before. It could be another report, by the way, so it's of course available to pull from many different reports. Gonna zoom in a bit as well. And I believe I have my total number here for budget and my total number here for benefits. I could also have these numbers in another section of the report, and I could just simply go there instead if that's better. But let's just stick to the first one and take this one, which is the 97.973 million right now of total benefits, and click Connect. So now we have that number in. Save. So 2 key results are now tracked directly from Power BI, again directly from our system or PMO system. Let's take this final one here and hit Edit. Reduce overdue tasks by 30. So that's a count of a little bit more specific that we have to go into the report and search for things, I guess. But let's see. Power BI, same report as before. And next, and let's go full screen again. So here I probably have to go into this dashboard view, because that's a little bit more detailed than before. And you can see I have a big table down here where, for instance, we are tracking amount of overdue tasks per project. And we have a total number down here. To pull this information, I have to click on this one. And then you can go into the measure and say, what part of this table are you looking at? So it's not just clicking here, you actually have to go in here, and in my case, look at the overdue tasks. And then you can see the current value is 115, so that's obviously the sum down here. So you just click connect, and save again. But as you can see now, amount of overdue tasks is a little bit behind according to progress where we should be. We then have portfolio benefits being on track, ROI being on track, and PMO operations excellence is fully on track if you aggregate the whole thing, which means we are at 67% for the full objective or amount of, let's say, achievements we want to have within this quarter. And the whole thing is shown up here as well, where you can have KPIs shown, and you can have, of course, this historical timeline as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will enjoy working with Viva Goals and PowerApps and Power BI in your PMO. Take care.